we just want to make this video to let you guys know that this guy, this African American guy, was extremely racist towards me and my alters. So this is how it started. When we came back from Aldi, it happened on a very hot summer day, and that when we couldn't walk back, it was so hot. So we called it express taxi, right? And they came to pick us up, and then we had a long conversation with the driver. He was a very nice person, and we spoke with him, and then he said he and I and my alters, we all had like good conversations. So then when we when he got there, he was talking to us and asking about our interests, hobbies, what we like, and everything else, where we're from, everything. We had a very good conversation. But then we asked him, "Hey, do you hear that? Do you hear the yelling and aggressiveness? Someone laughing, giggling?" And he's like, "Yes, I hear that. I'm just ignoring that because I know exactly what he said to us, I mean me and Melters, and that's why." We have a witness that heard him say it outside, loud, yelling loud on the phone, that we are Chinese bitches, and that he was basically on the phone with his friend, laughing, giggling, saying we work at a Chinese restaurant, and then laughing, giggling, and making funny sounds about Chinese people. We still will not let anybody our people because the fact that we would never betray our people because of that, and because what he said was very very racist. And not only that, but he also was saying, he mumbled under his breath after we called the police, after we went inside, after we had to carry our food back inside, and he said he mumbled under his breath after we left, and saying, "Oh, she's a Chinese, she's a fucking chink, and she can go back to China, and she's to blame for COVID-19. She's a fucking Chinese chink bitch." That's what he said. And then he's saying that I need to go back to China. He's saying I'm blaming for COVID-19. And then he's saying that all Chinese people are chinks. All Chinese people are blaming for COVID-19. All Chinese people who are chinks need to die. And that's what he said. And then he was making racial slurs and racial comments about this, and then he's saying, "Why do we squint? Why do Chinese people squint their eyes?" Like, oh my gosh, this is very, very racist. We can't be doing this. We can't be dealing with this. We have to deal with this shit every single day. And no, we we don't have that video recording because number one, we had a lot of food yesterday, and we came back from Aldi. As you know, we did not want that food to melt because we could go outside. The problem is our food's gonna didn't have a chance. Our hands were filled with food, and that we it's not fair that we had to deal with this shit every single day. We've been called racist, homophobes, made fun of, for being different, for being Chinese, for being LGBTQ, for being supernatural, for being mixed, and then we've been called mud too because we're mixed with a lot of things. We're not only Chinese. He doesn't know that. He just assumed only we're Chinese. No, we're mixed. Okay, so we're Chinese, we're British, we're Greek. We have mixed family. So to prove that, because now that every single day, how we get to walk through that door, we got to constantly deal with people harassing us, bullying us, because we're Chinese, because we're LGBTQ, because we are different. That's what it is. Not only we've been attacked, a lot of these people have been attacking us because we're Chinese and because of my kind, of my people, and we can't be doing that. Although still care. I still care about my own. I'm not just gonna ditch them and betray them. I would never do such thing. I would never do that. I would do anything. I would do anything what it takes to protect my people from that guy who is very racist. And you ask why African Americans and Chinese people are always going to go to war. It's because of this, because Chinese people and African Americans always will be enemies. Because it seems like every time we go outside, we were always attacked by an African American person, and we were attacked by always one of them out of all the rest. Like there's always got to be one of the bad apples that ruins it for the rest of us and them too. Because how now, since what he said yesterday, now Chinese people and African Americans are always going to be at war with each other. And problem is, we don't want to be part of that war. Problem is, he put us in that war, and now we're very traumatized and we're pissed off. If we had that video, we would have sent it to you guys to show you exactly what he said. Not only that, but he said not a lot of racial slurs. He telling us to go back to China, saying that all Chinese people are chinks, and why we scream like this, and that, and that. Basically, he was laughing, saying "ching chong chong, ching chong." So he didn't was that look at that Chinese bitch. It's that Chinese bitch again. When we came out of the express taxi car, he said to me and my elders, we were really, really offended. We were very angry with him. Only thing we said to him is, "Oh, you're racist. You're very, very racist. You know that. You're extremely racist. We did not say shit to you. We're minding our damn business, getting our food, and then yeah, you're outside getting aggressive, like getting loud because we came out of a damn taxi that you're calling us names, calling us racial slurs, saying that, oh, I'm a chink. I need to die. I'm blaming for COVID-19, and I need to go back to China. Saying that to me and my ulcers. That's very racist, and I'm very pissed about it, and I'm very angry because it brings me back to where I was a slave, as as me being Chinese, and also as well my time, because we've been slaves when this happened. It's not just black people. They gotta understand that we should be on the same side, but no, they choose to attack us too. My kind is just like black people. If you so basically, if a black person calls one of us a chink, it's just like calling us the N word. It's the same. It's the same word. Just like how if a Chinese person or anybody calls them the N word, it's like calling them a chink. So it's like goes both ways. So that's what he said to me. That's exactly what he said to me yesterday. And my ultras, we were very pissed, and we wanted to fight him so bad. We really wanted to fight him. We're so angry, furious and angry. We wanted to fight him, and then we actually went back to our parents and we explained to them what happened, and they're not happy about it. And we told our God's family too. We told both families. They're not happy. They're both saying that we should take him to justice. We should take him to court and get him from this. The problem is we don't have the video because our hands are full yesterday, and how we had to put our food away. Otherwise, our food is gonna go bad and melt. And also, it was a very hot summer day yesterday. There's no way we can just leave our food there and have it melt. We had a lot of ice cream melt and go. And then when we eat it, we get sick. That's why we didn't have a choice. We had to go inside. We had to put our food away because we didn't have any other choice. Yes, when we got inside, we called the police on him, explained to him what happened, and we told him what he was wearing. But the time the police got there, he was gone because we told him exactly what he was wearing, and that he was there on the phone with his friend, laughing, giggling about making fun of people who are Chinese, maybe people who are different, people who are people who are different, and also because we're supernatural, we're not human, we don't identify as human. He's doing that shit to me too because I'm supernatural, because I got superpowers and I'm different, and I'm LGBTQ. That's why he's saying that towards me, and he attacked me. He said it right in my face. Like, this is very unnecessary. We had to deal with this shit every single day. Every single day we got to put up with this shit, and not only the homophobic slurs, the racist comments, the threats, and also every day we had to be dealing with these people from our building. We're tired of this. We want to get out of here so bad. We want to move out of here. We're sick of this shit. My littles are scared. My littles are very scared, very very scared. That's why I have. That's why my goddess sister, which is goddess Julia, she lost her. She lost her first baby because of them, and she's very angry. Not only she's angry, she's fierce and mad. I'm mad too, and also how that they said the same thing to my niece, which is Supreme Goddess Amber. She is my niece, and that fact that she had to deal with that. She became a little because she was traumatized. She couldn't stay as a grown goddess, so she wanted to become a little goddess because she's traumatized. As for me and Goddess Julia, they tried out on us. It don't work on us. I mean, it was only temporary, and then we went back to this because we're strong. It don't work on us. They think they can break our souls. They can't. They can't break our souls, no matter how they try. Well, we're hard to break. We're tough to break. We are tough and hard, just like nails. They can't break us, no matter how hard they try. They can never break us because we're strong. And no matter how many words they call us, the racial slurs and threats, how many times we have shed tears and they want us to be afraid of us, we're not scared of them, and we're strong because because the fact that we had to put this shit. The only reason why we said that we're scared of them is because that we're traumatized. We have the right to be traumatized, and we have the right to feel how we feel because we were literally just called a Chinese bitch when we came out of the express taxi. Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't need to be racist about that shit. Like, what is wrong with you? We didn't say anything to that guy at all. Not one word. We were minding our business. We had our headphones in our ears, and we were talking to the guy in the express taxi. He even heard it too. He heard him say it too. That I was a Chinese bitch, and so was my alters, and how we worked on a Chinese restaurant and he started making funny sounds, laughing, giggling to his friend. He was yelling and like, being aggressive, and basically he was mumbling on his breath, saying that I was a chink. My littles were when my littles were chinks, and this needs to stop. It's not only them. There's one neighbor that said, oh, that we were a gay chink. So we were called not only a chink, not only go back to China and they threats saying that all Chinese people are chinks and need to go back to China and need to die too and bring for COVID-19. They are also saying it too inside the building, saying, oh, we are a gay chink, and the fact that we need to go back to China, and that's what happens. They were saying that behind closed doors and saying, "Oh, we're a gay chink." And then there was one person who was driving the car outside. He yelled, "Oh, you fucking gay chink! Go back to China." That's exactly what he said to me and my ultras. That's very racist. We had to put up with this shit every single day. They don't even know what Chinese people are going through. Black people should understand we are on the same page for this. We are not your enemies. The white people are your enemies. I know they traumatize you. I know that they call you that word, the N word, and they, they they actually made a name for you guys because you guys were slaves. That's why the white people say that to you guys. And we know it's not fair. That word's not nice to say, but also calling us a chink, a Chinese bitch, saying that we need to die, saying that we all Chinese people are chinks, and that we need to go back to China is very, very, very racist. And we're to blame for COVID-19 is extremely racist. No, that's not okay. Oh, we're not gonna sit here and play this because he said that to me, my face yesterday. All that stuff he said, laughing, giggling with his friend, yelling, getting aggressive. No, it's not fair. We want to get out of this fucking building so bad. We can't wait to get out of here. Yes, we already told the landlords. We told them everything. We sent them a long scripted note saying everything. I mean, problem is we could use our powers on these people, but we choose not to use our powers because we're trying to be the bigger supernatural and walk away. That's it. And that's what we did is walk away. We didn't engage with this one guy. The cops asked us did we engage with him. We said not really. We didn't say one word to him. You can go ask him. Get his side of the story because we did not say anything to him. So if he wants to tell his side of the story, fine. But if he makes up any lies saying we said something to him, that's wrong because there was someone next to him that heard him say it to my face and on the phone, laughing, giggling. There was another black person sitting next to him, and was a witness right there. She was another witness too. She just ignored him, and that fact that she didn't say nothing to him, but yeah, she was scared to tell me that what he said was wrong. That's why because she saw that we were busy and that we had food in our hand. We were struggling, and our bags were full. And we had to carry a lot upstairs, and we were struggling. So no, it's not okay to be called any kind of racial slur, regardless. what, regardless what you are, because you don't have to be, you don't have to be human to be racist. You can be supernatural. You can be the same way too. Well, we're supernatural, and although we're not human, but this is the vessel body we have. That's what they see. That's what humans see in our vessel body. That's what our vessel body is. And also, problem is, we're not gonna let our kind get stepped all over for being called a Chinese bitch. That's what we are. And then make fun of our how we talk, ching chong chow, ching chong ching chong, like that is very racist. And how we squint like this. That's very, very, very racist. I was very angry yesterday, extremely angry. I have to put away my littles because of this. I had to tell them to go upstairs, and they were scared. I had to put them away. I said, dude, what's fucking wrong with you? I have littles. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I had to put them away. They were scared. And then when I put them away, that's when I came downstairs, and I had to say. That's when I said something, and I really want to fight him. And then when that happened, when when the cops say, when we call the cops, and they said it's not worth it. Don't go outside and fight this guy. It's not worth it. And there was someone else that said too, it's not worth it. It's not worth fighting over what he said. They just said let him get in trouble by the cops, let him get arrested, let him get locked up, because we already said to him, we could have you locked up with that shit. We could have you locked up. And in fact, we told him that we don't want to fight you. We said that we don't want to fight you. We don't want to fight you, but we could fight you, but we're not going to fight you, because we said to him that say that you're sorry. We said to him, say that you're sorry to me and my littles that you called us a chink, and saying that we are a Chinese bitch, saying that that we need to go back to China and we were blamed for COVID-19, and that all Chinese people are chinks, and all Chinese people need to go back to China, and all Chinese people need to die, and because of our eyes, because we can help it that we can help it that we're Chinese. We can help it that we are Chinese. We can't help it that we're mixed. We can't help it that we're LGBTQ, and we can't help it that we were born this way. So what's wrong being Chinese? We're mixed. I can't help it that I'm Chinese and mixed. Like, why do you guys are attacking me for my skin and for my race? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, just leave us alone. Look, we understand that what we and yes, I mean, we have been racist beforehand 2 years ago, but that was 2 years ago. But we're not like that anymore. So they still holding on to that grudge, and still wanted to attack us by that shit. And because now they're saying, okay, we made somebody else's niece move out, and because we told them to go back to their country, and that bang on the walls. That's not true at all. They say the same thing to us too. That we need to go back to China. We were gay chinks, they were making fun of our sexuality and being homophobic, yelling racial slurs, homophobic slurs through the walls, banging on the walls, slamming the doors, drilling holes in the walls, closing the door hard, forcing the window hard, and they're yelling through the window and outside, calling us crazy, and banging on the door, not the doors, sorry, banging on the windows, banging on the walls, and they're kicking the walls, and they're drilling some holes through the walls, and yelling, screaming on top of their lungs, saying, "You fucking gay chink, you fucking gay chink, fuck you, go back to China." That's exactly what they said to me and my elders. We're not happy about this. This really needs to stop. We're making this video because to let you guys know, if all Chinese people see this, and anybody who's Chinese to see this, I want to let you guys know that you're not the only one that has been called this. I was called this too, and I'm very angry and I'm stressed out, and I really want to fight this guy so bad, and I'm not happy. And I had littles to take care of, and I had to put them away because of him. They were scared and traumatized. I told him, dude, I have littles. I literally have littles with me, and I have like a food in my hand. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like calling outside, calling me these names, and saying to them too. They're scared. They're traumatized, and they had to go inside because of you. And then I had to come back downstairs, and I had to say something. I'm really pissed. I really wanted to fight this guy so bad. So anyway, what I'm saying is that if any Chinese people or anybody who is mixed that watches my video, we want you guys to know you're not alone in this. Okay, You're not the only ones that have been called these racial slurs. It needs to stop. It really needs to stop because right now, a lot of white people and black people have been calling us racial slurs. Not just black people, white people too has done it to us. And we saw a video about what happened last June when one of the ladies went inside the restaurant and they're saying that she's gonna get a refund back because of our food, and then she got angry. She lashed out um on my on my on our kind, our people, and started saying, "Oh, you Chinese bitch, you Chinese bitch. That's what you are, a Chinese bitch." Then the woman saying ding dong, ching chong, and it's telling them to go back to China and shit. You guys are not the only ones that's happened. It happened to me too yesterday while we came outside of an express taxi. He said right to our face. If we had a recording, we could show you guys. Problem is we don't have it, but we know exactly what he was wearing and what he was. We told landlords, we told the police, we told everybody. Like he's crazy. He go around saying that shit. And the fact that my my goddess sister, which is God's Julia, lost her first child because of them. Because she was stressed out and lost her first child, had a miscarriage, and she's not happy about it. And then my niece, Supreme Goddess Amber, she's upset too because she had to deal with this shit every single day. And my niece is a little now because she's scared. So now, not only Goddess Julia, my sister don't want to deal with it. Now my niece, Supreme Goddess Amber, can't deal with it either. So now I had to be here and protect their littles and my littles from these aggressors and these abusers. And we had to deal with them every single day. And it's not fair because we had to put up with this shit every single day. It's very stressful, traumatizing to us. Think, how do you think makes us Chinese makes us Chinese people feel, as well as mixed people, as well as us being supernaturals, and that because of our resemblance bodies, Chinese, white, Native American, Greek, and supernatural. How does it make us feel? Very angry, very agitated. And in fact, we're very pissed up that we had to deal with this shit every single day. And that fact that this isn't the first time somebody has said this to us. And that's very, very, very racist. And the fact that when we came out of the express taxi, we did not know that he was talking about us. We thought he was talking about somebody else. But then when he said, "Oh, look at that Chinese bitch," basically he was talking to us because of who we are. And then he goes around yelling, getting screaming at the top of his lungs, getting aggressive. It's really not necessary. We want to let you guys know that you guys are not alone in this. If any of our people who are Chinese who are seeing this, we want you to see this video. That remember to stand your ground. Don't let anybody put you down. Don't let anybody hurt you. Remember that you're talking to your sister right now. Your sister and your supernatural sister. I'm you who's human, but I'm supernatural myself. So I'm saying this out of out of pain and frustration, hurt that from your goddess sister, supernatural sister, and supernatural's goddess sister, as well as us being us being witches and demons. Let you guys know that you're not alone in this. That you're not alone in this, and that you're not alone in this. We're in this together. So we want to let you guys know if you're watching this video, we'll let you guys know that remember, don't let anybody put you down. Don't let anybody hurt you. Stand your ground. Fight, fight them if you have to. If you have to hurt them, do what you must. And if you had to record them, record them. If you want to press charges on them, do it. And if you want to get them locked up, if you want to call the police, do it because this is not fair. Because ever since COVID-19 started, anybody who is Chinese, who's mixed, has been called these racial slurs and telling us to go back to China, saying that we're blaming COVID-19 and that we were and that all Chinese people are chinks, saying that we need to die because we're Chinese. We are disgusting. We are disgraced because we brought COVID-19 to the United States to kill so many people, and that they're saying that all Chinese people need to go back to China, and all Chinese people need to die because they're fucking chinks. And that's very, very racist. Not only they're making threats, they're being racist and going off like the edge. And this is way below the belt. So this needs to stop. So if this video is long, we'll let you guys know that remember as our people, we need to stand up for ourselves and not let these people take advantage of us. And yes, they should understand that Chinese people have been through the same way as black people. We've been through slavery. We went through slavery too as them. I was a slave myself. When he said that and brought me back to where I was a slave, I was very angry, very, very, very mad, and I wanted to fight him. I was so angry, and I had to be. Someone had to calm me down in my altars and saying it's not worth it. It's not worth fighting him. It's not worth it. Is it really worth it? Just call the police and press charges on him. That's exactly what we're doing. We're very angry. We wanted to fight. We wanted to beat him up and fuck him up. But what he said about all of us, not just me, and my altars, and my littles, have to deal with this shit every single day. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's very trifling. And right now, I'm very traumatized. Very, very traumatized. And I'm very angry that I had to deal with this shit. And that not only that, but there was people in here who were black calling me a gay chink in the elevator, calling me a chink in the elevator, and yelling gay chink outside the windows, through the doors, and telling their kids to say that, oh, we are a gay chink. And now they're teaching their kids to say bad words. Now the parents are teaching their kids to say these kind of words. We feel really bad for the kids. The parents are to blame for the kids that are innocent. The kids have nothing to do with this. So, anyways, what we're saying is that if you're watching this video, we should let you guys know you're not alone with this. Remember, as your goddess sister, as your goddess sister, supernatural sister, witch, and demon sister, I will always be here for you. I will always be here for you guys, and that I will always be a leader and be a fighter. And the fact that every race needs a leader and a fighter. I'm the leader and I'm the fighter. So if you guys need anything, I will be here, as well as my altars, as well as my littles. But if you have anything, if you want anything from us, we're always gonna be here. Just remember that you're not alone with this. So the fact that they have to say this to us is very, very racist. The fact that we had to deal with this shit because since COVID-19 hit, since 2020, we were called this several times. And the fact they're very, very racist towards Chinese people, anybody who's mixed. Not just black people, white people too have done it. So it's mixture. So it needs to stop. They think that I'm only Chinese. No, I'm not Chinese. I'm mixed. Do I look Chinese to you? Exactly, because I'm half British, I'm half Greek, I'm half Native American, and I'm supernatural. So I'm a mixture of 5 things. And yes, I am supernatural, and I have powers. Yes, solo my altars, my littles, not yet. They'll be developing that soon. So, anyways, back to what I was saying is that if you guys are watching this video, please remember that I will always be there for you guys. I'll always be here for you guys, no matter what. Remember, don't let anybody put you guys down. Don't let anybody take away your power, take away your light, and let anyone take away who you are as as being Chinese and being mixed. Don't let anybody bring you down. It's not a shame to be Chinese at all. We were born this way. We didn't choose to be Chinese and mixed. We were born this way. We can't help it that we were born this way. The fact that we had to deal with this racism shit and the homophobic slurs because we're LGBTQ, as well as these threats and how white people and black people have been writing chink all over the cars. We're writing graffiti chink all over the restaurants, breaking windows, going to Chinese restaurants and harassing us, bullying us, and traumatizing us, and also our kids too. So it needs to stop. So we let you guys know is that we'll always be here for you. Don't let anybody step all over you. Don't let anybody put you down. Remember that. Remember who you are. Stand your ground. Know your place. as being Chinese or mixed or supernatural or whoever you choose to be. Don't let anybody bring you down. That's what I'm saying. Have a nice day, and remember, stay strong, stay safe. Don't let any of these racist, homophobics, racist people get to you. Remember to fight, stand up for yourself. Don't let any of these people put you down. Remember that. You guys are strong. Don't let any of these racist people put you down. Don't let them win. Don't let them take away your power. Stand your ground and fight. And also don't let them win. All right, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.